Hello everybody, welcome back to another video here on Dungeons and Discussions. Today we're going to be talking about the new Unearthed Arcana of Gothic Lineages. We're just going to get right into it. This is the first Unearthed Arcana of 2021. I was literally just looking up some stuff about lung dragons, I'm kind of curious in them right now. And went to take a break, went to the bathroom, scrolling Reddit while I was doing my thing, and saw this. I figured, hey, I'll run right back to my computer as soon as I'm done here. And, we'll do a little video on it. So let's get right into it. Again, this is playtest material. So, not really anything official, but still some news. We got 3 new race options. Dampiers, Hexbloods, and Reborns. I'm really more curious about the Hexblood and the Reborns. I was actually even thinking of homebrewing a Dampier race, but I guess that's already been done for me, so I don't have to do that anymore. These options are special. You can choose one in character creation or at an appropriate time later in a campaign, transforming your character. Ooh, okay. That's neat, that's new. So it's like, you can choose to become these. I guess your DM probably will have to work with you on that, though. Like, oh, I don't know, you can't become a Dampier, I thought. Because I thought that's like the child of like a vampire and a human. Unless like, yeah, what's that one? Is it Resurrection? I guess I would do it. At first level, you can choose whether your race is a member of the human race or one of the game's fantastical races. Alternatively, you can choose one of the following lineages. If you choose lineages, you might have once been a member of another race, but you aren't any longer. You number this only your lineage's racial traits. Okay. When you create a character using the lineage option here, you can follow these additional rules during character creation. Okay, so I feel like it's trying to do some more of that stuff that we've seen in Tosh's, where it's like kind of somewhat cutscene lineages, but some also not to an extent. When you determine your ability scores, increase one of these scores by 2 and increase a different one by 1. I feel like that was in Tosh's. Can't go above 20. Of course, if you're replacing your trait with the lineage, replace any ability score you had with... Okay, so that seems normal. Your character can speed, read, and write, comment in one of the languages you agree is appropriate for the character. The player's okay, yeah. Up languages. Free to add or remove languages from that list for a particular campaign if you're replacing a race with the lineages. Okay. So every creature in D&D, including every player character, has a special tag in the rules that identifies the type of creature that they are. Most player characters are the humanoid type. A race option presented here tells you what your creature's type is. Okay, so you might not necessarily be a human by taking these races. Or humanoid. That is very strange. I mean, it's unique. Well, a lot of them are also, yeah, some of them are like Fae, like satyrs and centaurs, so I guess that's fair. Here's a list of the game's creature types in alphabetical order. Again, these types don't have any rules themselves, but some rules in the game affect creatures of a certain type. Okay, yeah. So yeah, cure wounds won't work on a construct or undead. Okay. Some creatures are more than one creature type, and an effect that works on at least one of a creature types. Okay. For example, if you're both humanoid and an undead, cure wounds works on you. Since this works on humanoid, that's fine. Changes to racial traits. Okay. In the 2020 book, Tosh's Culture of Everything introduced the option to customize several of your character's racial traits, specifically the ability score increase trait, the language trait, and traits that give you skill, armor, weapons, proficiency, tools. Okay. Following that book's footsteps, the race options in this article and in future D&D books lack the ability score increase trait, language trait, the alignment trait, and any other trait that's purely cultural. I don't like that. I feel like you should at least give a particular, this is what we suggest thematically, but you're free to go on and do whatever you want otherwise. Because that's an instant turn off on some of these for me. I would like to know, okay, a Dampier's charismatic. That will help me outplay the character. I mean, I don't have to play to that, but if a Dampier gets +1 charisma, that would make my thing so much easier to like, oh, I know how to roleplay it a little bit better. I don't like that you're doing this. This is, I feel like an awful decision. But, oh well, I'll have to actually submit that in the surveys when it comes out and see if they actually listen to me. I feel like they should definitely give us the option to do what we had in Tasha's, where we can just change those numbers to whatever we want to. That's fine, but I do feel that I would like to have some sort of just guidance in some capacity. I mean, I could trust myself. I've been playing the game for a few years now, but I don't feel that this is necessary. I think you're taking this too far, and the fact that like it's just going to be easier. I don't understand why you're taking out something that was purely there for what seemed like, because how you've been doing it up to years beforehand, it seemed like it was more of a commodity, and you're just taking away the commodity for no good reason at this point. That's I don't know. Racial traits henceforth reflect only the physical or magical realities of being a player character who's a member of a particular lineage. Such traits include things like dark vision, a breath weapon, as in the Dragonborn, or innate magical ability, as in the Forest Gnome. Such as traits don't include cultural characteristics like language or training with a weapon or tool. And the traits also don't include alignment suggestions. The alignment is a choice for each individual, not characteristics shared by lineage. That is fair. That second part is fair. Except for maybe, I don't know. Alignment kind of gets me because I feel like, and I don't, you don't really have to play it like this, but I feel like a tiefling, right? They're not exactly, evil, but some of them could definitely be played evil and they get away easier with it, I feel like. Or maybe even a fallen Aasimar. That might be just a generalization now. So I don't want to really go into that, but again, I don't think lineages is alignment something you necessarily have to definitely do with that. It makes sense that it's a choice, but it's also a cultural thing. Whatever the culture thinks is right versus, So yeah, alignment is a kind of a weird thing, anyways. I don't really play with alignment anyways in my games, so whatever. Finally, going forward, the term race in D&D refers to the suite of game features used by player characters. Said features don't have any bearing on monsters and NPCs who are members of the same species and lineages, since monsters and NPCs in D&D don't rely on race or class of function. Moreover, the DMs are empowered to customize the features as creatures in the game as they wish. Okay. So let's get on with it then. Poised between the worlds of the living and the dead, Dhampirs retain their life grip, yet are endlessly tested by vicious hungers. Their ties to the undead grant Dhampirs a taste of vampire's deathless prowess in the form of increased speed, dark vision, and a life-draining bite. With unique insights to the nature of the undead, many Dhampirs turn the lives of adventurers and monster hunters. The reasons are often deeply personal. Some seek danger, imagining monsters as personifications of their own hungers. Others pursue revenge against whatever turned them into a Dhampir, and still others embrace the solitude of the hunt, striving to distance themselves from those who tempt their hunger. Dhampir hungers. Every Dhampir knows that a thirst slaked. Okay, that's a strange word, in my opinion. Slaked only by the living. This desire is a whisper in the mind, a tinge to the sight, a reflex constantly needing to be suppressed. Those who overindulge their thirst risk losing control and forever viewing others as prey. Those who resist might find exceptional ways of controlling their urges, expressed through constant molar grinding, restraint. In any case, temptation haunts Dhampirs, and circumstances conspire to give them endless reasons to indulge. While many Dhampirs thirst blood, your character might otherwise gain sustenance from the living. Roll or choose an option from the table. Oh my god, I cannot speak. From the Dhampir Hunger table to determine what tempts your character to feed. So okay, we got D8 roll on, blood on a 1, flesh or raw meat on a 2, cerebral spinal fluids on a 3, esoteric humors on a 4, psychic energy on a 5, a color from one's appearance on a 6. That could be a strange one. Dreams on a 7, and life energy on an 8. So, like, can a Dhampir literally go up to a dragon and just, like, a red dragon, be like, I'm sucking your color out of you, and then the dragon just, like, it just turns white? It's like, oh no. Or, I guess the absence of color is black, so it would just turn black? I don't know. That seems like a strange one. Would that change the dragon's, like, actual, like, I don't think it would, but it'd be a white red dragon, or a black red dragon? Or maybe even a gray red dragon, because gray's kind of like a neutral between the two. That's a strange one. Okay. Dhampir origins. Okay, we got, some origins. Okay, so we got traits. So, you're humanoid and undead. That's new. I don't think we've had this dual kind of thing in a player race before, where you're both. Your size is medium or small. Choose when you gain the lineage. So, okay. So, essentially, okay. I guess this makes sense if these are all, like, lineages you gain after the fact that you're not getting your ability score increased, because that makes sense. because you already would get, you can keep the stuff from just your normal race. Maybe that's why they're doing it, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, dark vision, you can see dim light within 60 feet, it's 35 feet, spider climb, cool. That's nice. So you have this climbing speed equal to your walking speed. In addition, at third level, you can move up or down and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving your hands free. Vampiric Bite. Your fanged maw is your fanged bite, sorry, is a natural weapon, which counts as a simple melee weapon, with which you are proficient. You can add your Constitution modifier to the attack and damage rolls when you bite. It deals 1d4 piercing damage on a hit. Con's a strange one there. I like it though. While you're missing half or more of your hit points, you gain advantage on attack rolls you make with this bite. Is it not? Okay, which counts as a melee weapon. Okay, so I guess it's an attack to use, or it's an action to use. When you bite or use your hit on a creature that itself isn't a construct or entity, you can power. Okay, regain hit points equal to the damage dealt by the bite. Gain a bonus. Okay. Compare yourself with the bite number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you gain. Okay. I would have liked it that the Vampiric Bite was a bonus action. That way you could like attack, then bite, and regain hit points. But whatever. That makes this an excellent martial class right here. But maybe I'm just trying to be a little bit more, what's that word? Min-maxy. Okay, Hexblood. I hope this is. I see Air of Hags, which makes me kind of sad. Over on the right there, but when I first read this, I was thinking, is this gonna have anything to do with Hexblade? And I knew it was a long shot, but dang, I was really wishing for something like a Hexblade dedicated race. It might still be, but I'm not really a fan of hags. So hey, where wishing fails, and ancient magic can offer a heart's desire. At least for a time, Hexbloods are individuals infused with Elder's magic, Fey energy, or mysterious witchcraft. Some who enter bargains with hags gain their deepest wishes, but eventually find themselves transformed. These changes evidence a hag's influence: ears that split like forked points, skin in wild shades, lengthy hair that regrows if cut, and an irremovable living crown. Along with these marks, Hexbloods manifest hag-like traits such as long life, dark vision, and a variety of magical methods to beguile senses and avoid the same. Many Hexbloods gain their lineage after making a deal with a hag. Others reveal their nature as they age, particularly if a hag influences them early in life or before their birth. Many Hexbloods turn into live adventurers seeking to discover the magic fortune connection with their fey natures, or to avoid a hag that obsesses over them. Okay. So then hags can create more of their kind through the creation of Hexbloods. They exhibit features. Okay, so they get a cross on their head. Okay, or a crown, not a cross. So basically, a hag or a Hexblood can become a hag, but you have to become a Hexblood by being in contact with a hag at a younger age, I guess. Irreversibly transform a Hexblood into a new hag, either one of their own kind that embodies Hexblood's nature. This requires that both the hag and the Hexblood be in the same place to consistently hit the lengthy ritual. Circumstances: most Hexbloods shown might. Okay, Hexblood undergoes. Okay, hag NPC. No longer under the control of the Hexblood. Okay, so if you do decide to become a Hexblood and go through becoming a hag, you're basically writing yourself out of the game. Now maybe actually be cool for like a character that only wants to be there for a short amount of time. And they're like, yep, that my goal is done here. I become a hag. That's nice. Yeah, I kind of, that's a weird one because I understand where that's coming in. But it's a strange one. I have to think on that. I'm not sure how I enjoy that. I'm not sure if I'll let my characters do that in my game, or if I make this ritual super hard to actually get to. And I don't want to block players from doing what they want, but it's a very, very strange kind of idea. Okay, so then you could get your origins here. Fey and humanoid, so you're both again. 30 feet, small, medium. Okay, see within dim light within 60 feet as if for bright light. Fey resilience, your advantage saving throws against. Okay, it's being charmed, hex magic. Disguise stealth. Okay, so you could use intelligence, wisdom, or charisma as your spellcasting modifier. That's nice. Magic token. As an action, you can harmlessly pull out one of your nails, a tooth, or a lock of your hair. This is okay. So token imbues your magic. While the token is imbued this way, you can use an action to send the telepathic magic to creature holding your hair. Okay, so it's kind of like the pact of the talisman. So I'm thinking of that one invocation. This magic can contain up to 25 words. Okay, so it's basically you get the sending spell. In addition, while you're within 10 miles of the token, you can use an action to enter a trance for 1 minute, during which you can see and hear from the token as if you were looking where it is. While you're using your senses at the token's location, you are blinded, deafened in regard to your surroundings. Afterward, the token is harmlessly destroyed. Once you create this token using this feature, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest, at which point your missing part regrows. So theoretically, let's just say you're flying over like a castle, right? You need to get some reconnaissance inside the castle, right? The thing is just a bird that goes overhead, but you drop a little lock of your hair just so it lands within the castle walls, right? Now, no one's gonna see it because hair slowly kind of falls down, and it just hits the ground right outside the window of, we'll just say there's like a king or a war general, and they're having their meeting, and you're defending against this war general and his oncoming army, right? This falls down, and then you literally can watch this war meeting going on, and you're gonna know how they're going to attack at your camp tomorrow. That's actually a perfect ability. I think it's great. It might be even too strong in the wrong scenarios, but I'm okay with that. That's actually amazing. I think it's a great trait for a race. I could see this wanting to be like a rogue or any caster would do great with this class. I'm pretty sure, but dang, that magic token trait could be really strong depending on the campaign you're in. Oh my god, my chair's squeaking. I thought I got rid of a squeaky chair. I got a new chair around Christmas time, and this chair, it's the first time it squeaked. It hasn't even been a month yet. Actually, no, wait. It's been a month as of yesterday. Okay, and the Reborn. Death always isn't in the end. The Reborn simplify this, being individuals who have died, yet somehow still live. Some Reborn exhibit scars or fatal fates, their ashen flesh, missing limbs, or bloodless veins, making clear that they've been touched by death. Other Reborn are marvels of magic or science, being stitched together from disparate beings or bearing mysterious minds and manufactured bodies. Whatever their origins, Reborn new in life, and seek experiences, answers all their own. Okay, so this is I guess this isn't like a particular race. It's something that you can get from anything. So I guess a revenant can be considered a reborn race, or it's saying like a Frankenstein-like creature. That's neat. That's okay. That's neat. So they suffer. Oh, I went a little too far. Suffer from some manner of discontinuity and disruption of their lives or physical state. Their minds are ill-equipped to deal with. Their memories of events before this interruption are often vague or absent. Occasionally, the most unexpected experiences might cause sensations or visions of the past to come rushing back. Rehabilitated reborn regularly sit and dwell in the past, hoping for some revelation of what came before. Most of the time, these are dark, silent stretches. Occasionally, though in moments of peace, stress, or excitement, a reborn gains a glimpse of what came before. When you desire to have such a dream occasion, roll on the lost memory tables to inspire details. Okay. So essentially, this is the ability you get to kind of have some memory coming back to you from your life. That's neat. We get some origins for where you might have come from. Humanoid, as well as construct or undead, choosing to gain this lineage. Okay, so you get to be humanoid and a construct or undead. So I don't even know if Warforged get the construct. I need to check. Do Warforged? Let me grab Eberron. Are Warforged considered constructs, or are they considered humanoid, or both? I might be wrong that you can have two different character kind of things here. I might be misremembering. What are they called? Warforged? Warforged traits. What is your I don't see a type here. So I guess Warforged are considered humanoids? Yes, it's different. I like it, unless it's underneath something else and I'm just skipping over it. Someone can tell me down in the comments below if I'm wrong or right on that. Okay, speed, 30 feet. Size, small or medium, choose when you gain this lineage. Dark vision, that's great. Deathless nature, you've escaped death. A fact represented by the following benefits. You advantage on saving throws against disease and being poisoned, and you have resistance to poison damage. You advantage on death saving throws. You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe. You don't need to sleep, and magic can't put you to sleep. You finish a long rest in 4 hours if you spend those traits in an active emotional state, during which you retain consciousness. Okay, knowledge from a past life. You temporarily remember sporadic glimpses of the past, perhaps faded memories from ages ago or a previous life. When you make an ability check, use the skill, roll a d6, and add the number rolled to the check. You can use this feature a number of times to equal your proficiency bonus. And you gain all expended use of this when you finish a long rest. I feel like this is going to be a very niche ability. With what this race gives you, I mean, it's a nice, boost. But, this is actually kind of nice. This section right here, the Deathless Nature section. But this knowledge from the past life isn't really anything I'm too upset about. If you don't have dark vision, hey, you can just pick this up and get dark vision from that. Considering you can kind of like become this, kind of like I don't know. So yeah, this has been the new UA. I do feel like it's like either a Ravenloft or an Innistrad kind of thing we're getting right here, considering that it's probably gonna be coupled with the College of Spirits Bard and the Undying, or is it Undead Patron Warlock, I believe it is. So I think later this year, considering what we're seeing right here, I'm not sure when it's gonna be, because we've essentially gotten. I'm pretty sure this is what's gonna happen for the rest of this year. I think the two settings we're gonna get this year are gonna be this kind of Gothic setting, Ravenloft or Innistrad. I'm not sure. They said that it's gonna be a classic setting, so I'm leaning more towards Ravenloft. Innistrad, we already have a plane ship for that. I don't think we're gonna get Innistrad. So I think it's gonna be Ravenloft, considering that Ravenloft's been around for quite some time. And I'm pretty sure in that we're gonna get these, whichever one of these races make the publication. I think they probably all will. And both the College of Spirits Bard and the Undead Patron Warlock. And then we're gonna get all those 5 in this book. And I think later in the year, I'm not sure if I'm talking. I'm thinking that the book that's coming out in June, July, the second quarter book, that is probably going to be the stuff. I don't know, because we haven't even got playtests for for any of the Dragonlance stuff. I'm not sure what's going to come first, this or Dragonlance, because we're almost confirmed at this point to have Dragonlance. There's been so much stuff that's thrown around in the background that Dragonlance is almost certainly coming this year. It just depends on, are we going to get this or Dragonlance first? That's really what it boils down to at this point. I don't know, because it is 3 months, and I think 3 months is enough to probably have this play tested, but they might want to wait for 6. But we can't go too far, because you got to remember that if basically this Unearthed Arcana goes used for a year, so that Warlock Patron, the Undying, and the College of Spirits, that came out like October last year. So if that goes out over a year without being used, that's just going to be scrapped. Essentially, that's how their philosophy goes. Now, they might make an exception just because, they have a plan, but yeah, I don't know. And I really hope that Undead Patron gets into the game, because that was a bomb Warlock Patron. I love it so much. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of puzzled by this, because in third or second quarter, we're getting Ravenloft, I'm pretty sure, as an actual campaign setting. I'm not sure if that puts Dragonlance in second quarter, or that puts Dragonlance in fourth quarter. I'm actually kind of thinking more towards fourth quarter, because the fact that we haven't got anything else for Dragonlance other than the mention that there's a Draconian race, and that would still put us on track with their Unearthed Arcana, which I'm pretty sure is the Drake Warden Ranger and the Way of the Ascended Dragon Monk. So I'm gonna go with that, because that came out in December, I'm pretty sure. So cool. I think I got it nailed. That's my predictions for now. I might be wrong. We could probably shift those both up by 1 quarter if we want to, if they're really rushing stuff, but I don't know. Anyways, that's been my little view of this Unearthed Arcana, and a little prediction of what I think's going on in the near future of D&D. Anyway, guys, if you want to see this Unearthed Arcana for yourself, it's media.wizard.com/2021/D/4/downloads/UA2021 Lineages.pdf. So I'll put that in the description as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. You guys have a ciao, and bye.